Want to have your SEO questions answered live? At SEOtraining.com, we offer our members monthly Q&A calls with the father of SEO himself, Bruce Clay. In this series, we are going to share some of the SEO questions that have come in from our members during our live recordings. So if you want to participate and ask your questions to Bruce in our next call, sign up to become a member today at SEOtraining.com. Enjoy.
How much emphasis do you put on crawl budget, and do you recommend we manage that? And how often should we do a site-wide crawl?
Yes, I consider crawl budget to be important. The crawl budget is the amount of time that Google is willing to give you to get your pages spidered and placed into an index. Understand, you're never going to show in the search results if you're not being crawled and put into the index. The problem you face is that is really got a deeper problem connected to it. The fact that I can get into the index, which is really an important consideration, and I'll come back to how to do that, is that Google will determine after the fact that the quality is low, that it never shows up as a Google search result for any query at all, even the title of the page, that it has no internal links and is probably not getting any traffic. In which case, they're going to prune it and they're going to delete it from the index, even after you got it in the index. So it isn't just crawl budget to have it be valuable. You actually have to have things that are valuable being crawled, not just content. And that's why a lot of duplicate content causes problems for websites, because you're filling the index with low quality content that they don't need, and they're arbitrarily deciding which ones to prune. So understand, if it's a good quality content, you can manage it with your crawl budget. Now, you burn crawl budget with redirects. Crawl budget says you have so much time to read so many pages. I'm going to go get page A. If you redirect to page B, now I got to go get page B. I just eliminated crawl budget. I have a slow server. You're going to consume your crawl budget. I have the wrong pages. For instance, if my XML sitemap, if my first 20,000 pages are 404s, I'm doing it wrong. You should have the way to set up a XML and the way to set up your crawl budget and manage it. New pages are first. Redirects are second, deleted pages are third, and the things that have never changed ever are last. That means you almost need to have your XML sitemap built based upon frequency of change. And what will happen is people build an XML sitemap, and half of the first XML sitemap is things that haven't been changed in 3 months. And you're essentially burning your crawl budget by having the search engine look at things that have not changed. You have to build it correctly. Now, managing your crawl budget, part of it is actually managing your XML sequencing. Make sure that new things are first and things that are never changed are last. That's the sequence. And that is the biggest thing you can do to manage your crawl budget. The second thing is be as fast as you can be. A fast crawl budget is going to get more pages spidered. So pay attention to that. Get more pages spidered. The other thing that you're going to care about in general is if Google spiders a page, it shows up and then it keeps getting deleted. To you, that might be an important page. To Google, it may not. Consider refreshing the page with new content, because refreshing content is going to cause Google to see it as a new page, even if the URL is the same. And that may cause that page to stick for a longer period of time, make you more of an expert, and actually help you rank. So I would pay a lot of attention to those factors.
If you want to join our next Q&A call, be sure to sign up to become a member at SEOtraining.com so you can ask your questions live. As a member, you'll also have access to dozens of hours of training videos as well as our SEO tools and ebooks. SEO is always evolving and you need a way to stay up to date. So if you want to raise your SEO to the next level, be sure to sign up today at SEOtraining.com. Thanks for watching.